Good evening, everyone. There are times when they seem to be on virtually every corner.
We're talking about panhandlers, of course, and there seems to be a significant rise in the number all around the area. Maybe you've seen them. It's hard to get a good count of the number of people begging for money, but in a story you'll see only on Local 12, Rich Jaffe found that even the panhandlers admit the competition is increasing.
Rob, as you know, we're right down the street from the station here, and we drive through this intersection at Liberty and Reading a lot. A number of the old-time panhandlers have been here for years, but there are also a lot of new faces out here, and that means competition on the streets is getting tougher for everybody. His nickname is Cancer Man because of the sign he always holds, but his real name is Curt. He's been panhandling at the same intersection for years. I drive by him almost every day. He's always polite, never demanding, and sometimes even successful.
It's a matter of survival. And the fact that although it may look easy and it may look like the lazy bum stereotype, the guys and even gals out here are out here because they want to work, they want to be productive, they want to put something in their pocket.
But lately, Curt has had a lot of company. New panhandlers that aren't as courteous.
For the veterans, if you will, that have been here for a while, we execute certain things like consideration, respect. Somebody's going to pull their car over, take their time, reach in and give you some money. The first thing you would think you better do is just show them at least a little respect.
Sam Walker's a professional driver for a local automotive business. He and his boss have noticed the increase in panhandlers around their shop, and they don't like it.
I just think it's a bad look for the city. You know, people coming in from out of town just think it's, you know, it's a poverty-stricken area when it's not that bad of an area. But these people, they tend to just be in the way, you know, with their signs. I'm homeless, homeless vet, will work. You know, it's just not a good look for the city.
The other panhandlers we tried to talk with weren't as pleasant as Curt. This guy said we were ruining his business.
I'm trying to eat, that's all it is.
Curt says he even tries to explain to the new guys that there's kind of a panhandling code of ethics.
I usually have a word with people. If they're going to panhandle up here, they're not going to hide stuff in the bushes and go drink or go get high or whatever. These are decent, good people that come through here.
Now, Curt told me that with the increased competition out here on the streets, he has actually seen his profits decreasing dramatically. He also says with the increasing competition for the good spots like this one behind me, there is also an increasing violence threat out here on the street, and that's not good for anybody. Now, it's important to point out here, social service agencies say contributing to the guys that you see on the corners is exactly the wrong thing to do. If you want to help the folks that are homeless or panhandling, the best thing you can do is make those contributions to an accredited social service agency and let them take care of helping the folks out here on the streets. In Pendleton, Rich Jaffe, Local 12 News. Rob?
Rich, what about the city? Is it doing anything about this, or is it just allowing it to exist?
You know, we tried to look into that. One of the business owners told me that he has heard from the police that there is going to be an effort to crack down on these folks, but we also called the city manager's office, and we still haven't heard back in regards to any organized plan from the city to do something about it, and frankly, there really isn't a whole lot that anyone can really do about it.
All right,
Rob?
here's the loaded question. Are we being conned, Rich, or do these people really need money to eat dinner tonight?
Well, I guess that all depends on who you talk to, and that also becomes a safety issue. I was discussing with Curt that, and it's not uncommon. I've seen these guys, some of the regulars in some of the other neighborhoods, that are so drunk that they are about to fall into traffic. And occasionally you do see police officers, you know, write these guys up, and they'll maybe take them downtown briefly. But are you getting conned? Well, it depends on how soft your heart is, I think.
Yeah, Rich, thanks very much. Panhandling is not necessarily illegal, but there are ways and places where it is. You can go to our website for a link that will give you all the legal details on panhandling in the city. Just click on the red button.